Hey, Bianca. Girl, I've been going since this new year started, and I am going live again right now. Yes, you guys, thanks for coming through to LRGA Curves today. Make sure you smash that like button, smash the subscribe button if you haven't already. Go ahead and ring the bell so you can get notified like you did just now when I go live. So you guys know that we've been covering a bit of Love and Marriage Huntsville over here. It's a show on OWN. Carlos King produces it. It's around Melody Cherie Rogers, formerly Holt. She got a divorce from Martell Holt on the show. They've been going back and forth with Melody about Martell since the show came on, trying to put her in the same room with him, putting her in situations with him. She says, I don't want to film with him. I don't want to be around him. And they was trying to get her back together with him all the time and always forcing a conversation and thinking it was ha ha, he funny. And then last night we see an episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville wherein Martell Holt tried to talk to Latisha. And Latisha got up and pulled a Melody. She got up and walked away. And then at a bar, at an opening for Madani, her leave it to Destiny to stay on brand with the grand opening. I think that's about the 85th time Madani has opened, and it has yet to have a storefront. But shout out to Perseverance, you know what I'm saying? But wow, just keep hope alive. That's the moral of the story with Destiny. Just keep hope alive, you guys. Just keep hope alive. And shout out to tenacity and perseverance. You know what I'm saying? You got to do it till you get a new dream, right? Do it till it's done. But so also on Love and Marriage Huntsville last night, Martell confronted Marsau, this guy right here with his one eyebrow up and his wife looking eagerly up into his chin hairs. Well, that's Marsau, and this is his wife, Latisha. They are the Scotts. And this woman right here is the daughter-in-law of Wanda, the lady who's always going live all the time, causing ruckus. Got herself kicked off the show, causing all that ruckus. And anyway, so last night on the show, Martell confronted Latisha and Marsau, and he was high-key rude. He was very disrespectful. And in the moment, Martell didn't do anything to protect his wife, to stand up for his wife. His way of standing up was sitting down. And his way of taking up for his wife was taking up for himself by saying that Martell wanted to be him. And I don't know, it didn't just, like, I know my husband well enough to know that if some weirdo had the audacity to come up to me and say some bullshit about some alleged sexcapades from 20 years ago in a way to try to besmirch my name in the present tense, he wouldn't have any parts of it. You know, he would not make me sit there and tolerate a conversation about it. He would handle that man to man, and I would probably end up having to go pick him up later. But, but it would all have been self-defense or passion, rage of passion. Anyway, no, he's not low impulse control. But I didn't feel like Marsau did Latisha any favors by not allowing her to leave the space when Martell came through with all that aggression and hostility towards them, and specifically her. Because Martell has it in his mind right now that, and he's been saying it vocally on set in the confessionals and everything, that he thinks, look, it's all these years later. It's 5 years later when he has his newest mistress on the show. And he's still thinking about Melody and what messed up his relationship with Melody besides his community peen. Okay. And yeah. So there's that. But anyway, he didn't say anything about it in real time. He didn't stand up for his wife. He didn't tell Martell to shut the fuck up about his wife, to shut the fuck up about them. He didn't make it clear in no uncertain terms that this is not an acceptable, entertainable discussion anymore. And I just felt like it was like a missed opportunity to show the world how much he loved and adored Tisha, because then Martell went so far as to be like, your wife is slow. And she was sitting right there, you guys. She was sitting right there. And Martell said, your wife is slow. And he didn't say, no, she's not. Don't talk about my wife like that or nothing. You know how Dr. Damon, He be telling those niggas, keep my wife's name out your mouth. You know, Dr. Damon will tell him, keep my wife's name out your mouth. Why you keep bringing up my wife? You know what I mean? And that's the kind of TV husband people need, because all this letting this whole man talk shit about me on TV, and you just sit here like you guys are freaking boyfriends on the down low, and because you're not just saying nothing to him, you talking more forcefully to Latisha about calm down, than you talking to Martell to tell him to shut the fuck up talking about your wife like that. Anyway, they didn't say nothing about it in the episode. And then they went live last night, and maybe the people had more questions than answers, because now the Scotts, they just went live tonight. And luckily it's on Latisha's page, because you guys know old boy blocked me. Old boy blocked me. Remember, we were live that day and it showed that he blocked me. In real time, his page disappeared. Yeah. So Latisha's saying right here, this writing says, shout out to the hardest working production team on the planet. No way they would let social media posts produce 11 Mayor Huntsville. But listen to what Marsau's words say. Of course, she has to put that in writing now. I don't know. Can you hear it okay? The volume was kind of low to me. I hope you can hear it okay. Let me know if you can hear it okay.
It'll go back. What up, y'all? Man, babe, I can't even. Should I pull up your live? I can't even see the comments. We need to have some people here. If I pull up, we might go.
Yeah, you can pull it up on your phone and just turn the light on, yeah, and I can.
All right.
I can see the comments.
All right. So go to your page and go.
Send professional invoices.
Sorry, you guys. Let's see.
Hey, okay, yeah, we got to see these comments.
Let's see.
Well, we're not gonna answer all the comments.
Okay, y'all. I have to be up and moving because dinner was supposed to be done before this live started, but I'm still cooking. So what's up?
Make sure you instruct your woman to cook. I don't care what she has.
Marsau, stop it.
Thanks for being here.
All right.
I'm loving all this pink and green out here. I see y'all.
It's almost our time, nigga, right?
Yes, almost J-Fits. What? It is. I got to make this post because we have something black for us.
All right. Are y'all entertained? How's everything, man? Y'all liking the season so far? Let's see the comments. I want to see if y'all liking the season. Teacher, what's for dinner?
Just basic baked chicken, green beans, rice with the gravy on top. Yes, J15 around the corner, baby. Yes.
How do you cook the rice?
Bake. Well, I got some cooking in the crock pot too because my son told me he can't eat fried food anymore, y'all, because he just started back with track. So
no, I really don't like that comment.
What's the comment?
I don't want to feel like I really don't compare myself to people, so I don't want to be like that. So I'm not a big fan of that comment. I don't like the season. I like
loving this season.
You know, they don't be born. Yeah.
I've been styling myself. Y'all think it's been a stylist? Ooh, thank you. It's been me.
But some of your cast is full of Latisha, pretty real life. Too negative. You know what? Negativity is a part of life. You know, that's one thing we can depend on in life. There's a positive and a negative side to everything in life, or it wouldn't exist. So, that just comes with it. It just comes with it. Comeback group. You know, it's funny. The comeback group still exists and is still doing its thing. But so real. We just want to get into it a little bit. I got a chance to watch last night's scene, and I wanted to know how y'all like it. I mean, are y'all entertained? Is this the kind of entertainment that I've been for? In terms of, I just watched the last couple minutes of it. Between us and Martell come and sit down. Is this what you guys are?
This what you came to see?
Is this what you came to see, baby? Is that what love and marriage, the African American couples revitalizing their community?
Well,
Is that what you came to see?
And this is why we're asking these questions, because we're getting ready to start back filming next season.
Are we living separately? That's such a dumb question. Hey, no. I just want to say something real quick. Guys, outside of television, I'm not really an asshole. I'm a dick. And I can tell you right now, jokes will be given out. So if you want to ask stupid questions that you got from YouTube, I'm here for it. And don't start all that. He goes back and forth with women, because I don't know if you're a woman or not, but start the dumb shit. You know,
he does go back and forth with women.
Anyway, y'all, we're about to start back filming this next season. And after watching last night's episode, we was like, are we on the right track? Like, we want to make sure that when we start back filming next week, we're really catering to our fan base. We was like, is this what the people came to Love and Marriage Huntsville to see? Like, I know, I'm tired.
Well, here's the thing. And a lot of guys, you might not know this, but you can call us Scots anything, but we're fast learners, okay? And so in reality, in real life, here's what goes on. And we've been doing this, is going to be with our 10th season now, and it took us a little bit, I'll say 2 seasons to catch on, but right away, right when we start filming, because we're about to start filming coming up this next week, right when we're about to start filming for a new season, on comes the social media bullshit, okay? On comes people that just, and traditionally, and I'm saying the hosts because it was be Melody and Martell. Now I kind of feel like it's more Martell. No, this not a slander. This just what happened. You guys can go back and look at it. You can say right before we start filming, we start getting a lot of influx of bullshit on social media, right? And so we're like, what's going on? What's going on? And then when we notice this, we start talking about that bullshit, right? And so it's like, damn. So now another season's coming up, and we're looking at it, and I'm looking like, I don't know about y'all, I don't have a lot of fun filming dumb shit. I don't have a lot of fun filming dumb shit because there's not a lot of win for it. There's not a lot of win for it. Here's the thing. Number one, guys don't go back and forth. That's the thing. All right. If you live in anywhere in Negroville, USA, or you know about African American men and the crime rates or men in general and the conflict, men don't traditionally go back and forth without something escalating, right? And they certainly don't do it week in and week out, week in and week out. So that's not a thing that is going to be something I want to engage in, right? And especially not when you're doing a TV show. This is work for us, right? And it's not real. It's not real. I mean, we're sitting like, just think about it. When we were filming, you know, like, you can let somebody disrespect your wife. Like, guys, this is not fucking real. Like, you're not in danger. Like, no one's in danger. Like, what can you really do besides go to jail? Like, what can you really do? What can you really do? Tell somebody to shut up? They're not going to shut up. You're gonna have to physically make them shut up. And if you physically make them shut up, what's going to happen? That's an assault charge. All right.
Well, the content is real. Someone asked, like, how much of the content is real? The content is real.
No. That's not true. There's never a situation.
He's breaking the fourth wall
around us that you and I would be sitting next to Martell.
No.
Guys, we don't have cameras around us when we go live at Black. We go live at Gay.
You guys, I'm going to stop it right here. Thanks for coming through to LRGA Curves. This is Marsau and Latisha Scott from Love and Marriage Huntsville. The new episode aired last night, and it left him looking very stupid and left her looking. Then they went live about it to now that they've watched the entire episode, and now he has all of these feelings. But I'm glad that he just said the statement he said, as far as in real life, they wouldn't even hang out with these people. I keep saying, whenever I do my recaps of these reality shows, that in real life, nobody would hang out with Mia Thornton on purpose. In real life, nobody would hang out with a person like Giselle, who was going around accusing husbands of bullshit. In real life, nobody would hang out with a 54-year-old Girls Gone Wild Jacqueline. In real life, nobody would hang out with Trashley Darby, who coordinates assaults and then pretends like she doesn't know why you're still suing. You know what I'm saying? Like in real life, these types of relationships are not sustainable nor tolerated. So I'm glad that he's letting it be known that even on this show, in real life, they wouldn't be fucking around with Martell Holt's ass. No, they used to fuck around with Martell Holt's ass. But nowadays, they're not trying to hang out with Martell Holt in real life, but they keep having to shoot scenes with him. And in real life, Melody Holt would not be sitting across the table from the lady who likes to wear poodles on her head and work out. It just wouldn't happen. And people are like, why does she care? Why is she asking all these questions? Because production told him to have a sit down and have a fucking talk. She doesn't care how the lady's doing in her life today. So that's not, she doesn't say, oh, what are you doing? Where do you work? She didn't want to know nothing about the lady's life today. I only want to know about the lady's life from when you were pertinent to my life, which is about 4 years ago when you was going to my marital home smashing my then husband. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so glad that Marsau is letting it be known that just as I suspected, in real life, these types of relationships are not tolerated. People with good, healthy boundaries and self-respect do not tolerate bottom feeder energy vampires. They don't. I'm so glad he said it too.
In real life, anywhere else, you never see that. You never see it. And so, listen, we're not trying to give away, we're not trying to break down the fourth wall. We're not trying to tell what's going to happen, right?
No, what we're saying, what we want to do is that we really wanted to talk to our fan base because we see what goes down on social media, and we're about to start back filming, and so we're like, listen, what are we gonna cover? Like, we want to show what's really going on with us. We want our fans to really see, what's going on. Like, we're tired of feeling like we have to dumb ourselves down to entertain the Black community. We're tired of people keep telling us, well, drama sell, and it's like, we have real drama.
No, not just that. Drama sells only to a certain group of ignorant people. If they just constantly need drama in their life, it only caters to one small demographic.
Right.
The rest of people actually log in to see other stuff. Now you can have a dose of drama inside of it, but you don't have to have drama all the time. It's just junk food all the time. And people say, how come y'all don't film this? Well, this season we filmed me going to Kimmy's doing Kimmy's build out. That didn't show. We showed Latisha and I going on dates. That didn't show. We showed really sweet, really nice moments.
We had some moments because
never showed.
If you guys have been following us on the show, you guys know that. And sometimes the fans call it out. And I'm like, hey, they hit the nail on the head with that. You guys can look at certain seasons like, Tisha and Marsau are not connecting right there. And it has been moments that we have not been connecting while filming the television show.
It's supposed to we want to see the most authentic selves.
We're ourselves, y'all. I don't know.
You can't be your authentic self when you get edited out to be sitting in the box.
Yeah, we're ourselves. We have no control over what shows up, but we're 100% ourselves. And in the future, like came and tried to defend anything that has shown on television, right. We let it play out the way it's gonna play out. But right now, we're tired of social media trying to control our narrative.
Well, it's not social media trying to control our narrative. It's Martell. What happens is this, all right, and I'm just calling a spade a spade. What happens is right after filming, Martell gets on, get this onslaught of bullshit on social media, right? And so now, in talking to production, and I'm not saying that this is what's going to happen.
Excuse me, Scotts. He just said that Martell is running a narrative on social media. Wouldn't that be more like Latisha's mom, Wanda Lee, Mo? Doesn't she drive more of the narratives and get shit started in the YouTube streets, if I'm not mistaken? Way more than Martell. Martell be on quiet. Martell does a couple lives with Coleslaw now and again, but he must be talking about the receipts that he just dropped lately when he was posting pictures of the alleged person that Latisha was smashing, even to the point of Martell put on one of the pictures, is this why you thought the vasectomy didn't work? Because she was smashing this dude? And so that's just been recently. But traditionally on this show, in my opinion, it hasn't been Martell Holt or even, Yeah, it hasn't been, it's been like in response to stuff after Wanda got popped off and got shit started. That's what I saw. I don't know, but I don't see everything. You see, I be trying to catch the lives for the people, but I don't see everything. But yeah.
Right? And I'm not saying, because the season has not started yet, so I'm not saying that this is happening. I'm saying that I'm just putting myself in the mindset of Marsau. And if I was a producer and I wanted to do something lazy, then I would just look on social media, see what's popping and see what's going on, and then make my cast interact with that. I'd have some kind of scene for Marsau and Tisha, then I'd bring everybody around, and I'd have someone like Chris Fletcher come to me and just talk regular stuff, and then they say, so man, what's going on with your boy in social media? Because it's clear. Here's one thing. Martell put a lot of stuff out on social media. I didn't respond because I don't have time. There is no response for the dumb shit. Like, literally, I'm not trying to I'm a petty guy. There's really no response to it. There's no response to it because it's asinine and it's ridiculous. And it's like, dog, I got shit to do. He put the post out there. And so then all of a sudden, that was in what, December?
I don't know.
So he's been doing all of this stuff in December. Now here comes January. We expect it to come up, and we're gonna start talking about it from January till I don't know, March. Then we're gonna let that guy get some other stuff, and then go do a reunion in April. So I mean, in October. So we'll be talking about this shit for a whole nother fucking year. Like, that's what I would do if I was a lazy producer. I would let one of the cast members get on social media and decide he's gonna write the narrative for everyone. And so now we get to talk about what the cast member wants to talk about. We get to talk about bullshit.
Yeah. So we tell our castmates, do not come to us asking us nothing about no social media posts. We don't want to hear what nobody said about us on social media. We don't want to hear it.
So now they're trying to set up for this season. They just said they're going to start filming next week. Martell posted, I have the pictures, I need to put them up. Martell posted some weeks ago, yep, it was last year because we're 12 days into 2025, and they didn't say shit, right? And now they're getting ready to have to film, and now they don't want to have to film what was talked about on social media. But if you guys remember on Love and Marriage Huntsville, the year that Wanda chased Melody around the parking lot after she escaped out the back of the building and ran her ass around the parking lot to try to snatch Melody for nothing. Melody hadn't done nothing to her and tried to snatch Melody. And then, of course, it was all Melody's fault. And that happened because some shit on social media popped off that was required to be interacted on the film, to the point of the lady chasing her around the parking lot and getting kicked off the show finally. But so I feel like if that's been the pattern, and your mom, who you refuse to tell STFU, but you think Melody should tell strangers, also known as millimeters, to STFU, and she has some huge responsibility to tell strangers to shut the fuck up, but you had zero responsibility to tell Wanda to shut the fuck up. Melody had to talk about the Wanda shit, but now you don't want to have to talk about your shit. You don't want to hear nothing about a social media post. I don't know. I kind of feel like they're trying to control a narrative. Why not just address it? If there's nothing to address, then address it on film and be like, you know what? There's nothing to see here, folks. These people are lunatics. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. You see how desperate Martell is, or something like that, you know? But to sit here and tell us, who've been tortured watching this show, 33 episodes out of 52 fucking weeks of our lives, to have this orchestrated, let's take that from the top, let's reset this scene, wouldn't hang out with them in real life. But when Kimmy Scott at that one reunion said that in real life, she wouldn't even hang out with Tisha except for that's her sister-in-law now. And then she came back reprogrammed. Remember, she got a Scott lobotomy. And she came back reprogrammed and never said another harsh word against Miss Tisha or the Scotts. Nope. Not Kimmy. Nope. Never again did she. She went to reprogramming school or something, came back Scottified. Yep. But so these reality stars are trying to tell us they don't want to talk about the reality. That is the most real shit. Like, we know for a fact that happened. So why not address it? We know that it happened. So for you to not want to address it actually feeds into it, because now it's left, silence is acceptance. You leaving it up to a question to us. You don't want to talk about nothing online. Really? Really? Since when did we start doing this in the Scott household? Really? Really? You guys are the ones who brought up an alleged video. You guys are the ones who kept trying to make Melody interact with Martell when she didn't want to. And then last night in the episode, Marsau's all, oh, I don't want Martell to talk to my wife by herself. He's dangerous. But oh, you kept on trying to have Melody get walked outside to her car by assholes. It's just so conflated, and it's, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But let's finish hearing what they have to say.
We can talk about how we're putting this investment package together for this modern home that we're building right here in Huntsville. Unless y'all don't want to hear about that.
We can talk about what Reese and Kimmy are doing, building out they bought the old a couple of acres next to it.
Y'all want to say y'all want to talk about the comeback group? We're actually doing comeback group stuff.
Listen, but we can mix drama into it.
So now they want to talk about the shit that Melody's original inception of the idea was to have like a fixer upper flipping properties, Black enterprise kind of show. And they decided that no, they wanted it to be about couples. And then these particular couple right here, these two people right here, these two right here, totally played into that for the last, how many seasons are we in now? Okay. And they started the season out before this latest hiatus. Everything was blamed on freaking Melody. Everything. Melody. All of them had some, or the millimeters. Remember when the season first started? It was the millimeters. Melody can't control the millimeters. Like she can control strangers. But your own mother-in-law and mother remained uncontrolled and unchecked, allowed to what do we get to hear? Oh, I can't control her. That's some bullshit we would have heard. But now you want to talk exactly what the fuck Melody said that we should be talking about on the show, that then the man, Carlos King, took the idea and took it just enough to claim intellectual property over said show. And now he gets to say he's the creator of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now you guys want to talk about what Melody wanted to talk about in the first place, really? You want to talk about properties and flipping houses and building shit out now, really? Really? You don't want to talk about the millimeters no more and all the stuff that was going on in social media that you started the season out, one of 38 episodes out talking about that shit. Now you don't want to talk about that shit no more. You willingly did that shit. Through the girls' trip was talking about millimeters. And now here you come, oh, I don't want to talk about anything on social media, Stan.
It has to be fictitious drama. It doesn't have to be weird stuff. I mean, so what we're saying is like, what I'm saying is this: we're not breaking the fourth wall. We're not telling you about scenes because we have not started filming yet. But I am cautious. I would say this, guys. You know what Keisha and I did to respond to the crap on social media from Martell and area, right? You know our response. That was our real response. If you see another filmed response, please know that that's fake. Please know that that's us acting in the moment because someone told us they wanted to talk about it. They're going to get Maurice or Chris Fletcher or maybe even Marquez because he wants to be part of the group now. Get Marquez come up and talk to me at some random ass event talking about some, hey man, so how do you feel about stuff on social?
Actually, I think Marquez might be part of the mix. He's been posting all day, you guys. Marquez has been posting all day. Remind me to show you guys his post. And you tell me, does he think he's part of the platform? Or is he part of the platform based off of his post? I'll show it to you. Remind me.
Media and forcing me to talk about it. I can't, but no comment. No comment. So I might say something small, then they'll cut my whole thing down. And guys, let me just show you how reality TV works. All right, you are getting the real, like getting a real burger. But once you slice it up, take off the bun, take off the ketchup, take off the cheese, all you're left with is a pickle.
Or maybe a little bit of meat.
Yeah, a pickle and a little bit of meat. Yeah. Well, technically, we gave them the burger. They cut it up and gave you back pickle and meat. So when you keep wondering why this shit's sour, because it's the fucking shit. And reality, that's one of the main reasons why we don't come in and defend it. Because this is reality and this is television. Okay? And so with that, I don't want to break you guys' understanding of television. I look at, and that's one of the reasons why I don't get upset about how I'm viewed in your eyes, because I look at the television, I look at it, and I say, you know what? Me looking at the TV and not knowing this guy, I wouldn't like him either. In some situations, I might think the guy is funny. I would think that his beard is too low, and I would be upset that I never see his top teeth. But at the same time, I would not. I mean, I wouldn't like.
He's right. We never see his top teeth.
I understand him because I'm intelligent, and most people that like me, they have a sense of intelligence, and so a lot of times, if you don't like me, it's because you're stupid.
Okay, so I hear y'all saying like, don't complain, leave the show.
Shut the fuck.
Do I really only have 7 likes? I see 29 visitors. I am so thankful that you guys are here. Thank you so much. Oh my God. I thank God for each and every one of you. You're all so awesome. Would somebody smash the like button? Thank you. This is Latisha and Marsau Scott from Love and Marriage Huntsville, on OWN, produced by Carlos King. Okay. And they're finally responding, talking about they don't want to respond to social media. On social media, they're responding about how they don't want to respond to social media on the show, though. You guys. Thanks for being here.
All right. No, shut the fuck up. Because if here's the thing, all right? When you don't complain, we're builders. We don't like shit, we change shit. All right. So you're the dummy that says, if you don't like it, you can leave. Go leave your job.
Well, no, this is what I wanted to say is that you cannot like something and you can say, no, I'm not letting social media create my narrative on the show that I'm on. And I'm not going to dumb myself down to entertain people who wants to just say whatever they want on social media. You guys have a group of college-educated people on the show. Most of us, we're all in sororities. We're in fraternities. We're like Black excellence, for real. Like, we're not joking. And so y'all want us to play it low for entertainment? There's so many different ways that you guys can.
When it was Melody's head on the stick, it was fine to play it low. And now that all this stuff is finally coming out about you guys, with the interview with the alleged mistress, with the pictures that Martell dropped, with the one guy not blurred out talking about that's the reason that there was the scare when Latisha was like, oh, I think I might be pregnant. And he's like, why would you be pregnant? I had a vasectomy. Remember that episode? Well, Martell said that this guy supposedly is the reason that happened, and he's out on fishing trips with the enemy. Yep, sure did. Didn't respond to that. And now that they're about to start filming tomorrow, they're coming on social media to say they don't want to talk or address anything about social media on the show. Really? You guys, smash the like button.
Unless you're stupid. Unless you're all stupid and you can only be entertained by dumpster fires. I mean, literally, like, think about it. Okay. Here's the scene. Random coffee. Everyone comes in. Music goes low. The weird person that has a conflict with the other person comes in. Sit down at the table. Hey, guys, how's everything going? Run on. Flash to the person they're having conflict with. Now, all of a sudden, they're either talking, they're not talking. Flash forward, they're arguing about who said, he said, she said, he said, she said, blah, 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 blah. Okay, guys, how we gonna move forward? See you next week. Same dumb shit every fucking week.
Well,
same shit every week.
What you guys have to realize is this right here. You have a developer on the TV show. Y'all have a Black general contractor on the television show that's building apartment complexes, that's building retail plazas. You guys have
that's struggling. That's suing people.
Yeah.
That's working for free. That had to sue someone. You know the funny shit.
Yeah, let's talk about that lawsuit because we never wrapped it up.
That's because we won the lawsuit.
We won the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Lesson learned.
Last year.
What was the lesson learned in that?
The lesson learned?
What was the lesson learned?
Oh, the lesson learned in that right there is never feel blessed to be here. You know, sometimes that, you know, God will elevate you and put you in positions that you feel that you don't deserve. And as a result, you are intimidated to exercise your full confidence in that matter. Meaning, let me break it down, meaning that I should have sent the invoices, even though the project was delayed because of COVID. I should have sent the invoices on time. I should have put a lien on the project early. I should have demonstrated a lot more courage than I did. But I was feeling like, well, God bless me, and I'm blessed to be here. So I'm going to just hope and pray that everything works out. No, I was there for a reason. And I was picked for a reason. So the lesson I learned is that God's going to put you in positions to fight your Goliath, but he's going to expect you to fight. He's going to expect that you are the right person for the right job. And know that if God puts you in position, you're the best person for that job. And you go out there with authority, you go out there with confidence. And even if you're a new general contractor that doesn't really know what you're doing, fuck it. God put you in that position. God helped you out. And at the end of the day, what you really have to say is like, you have to put this stuff to test. You really got to be like, if God be for me, who can be against me? When you realize in your life that Goliath never stood a fucking chance against David because David had God, then you start understanding that that's why you should be there. Why God put you in this position. You know what I'm saying? So I think the lesson that I learned in the lawsuit in that is that, you know what? Stand on your shit. Be on business. Yeah. Right? And you may not be where you want to be, but you actually are here. You may not be there, but you're here. And you're worth something at that moment.
And you're here for a reason. You're here for a reason. You're where you're at for a reason. And so this television show is where it's at for a reason. We're all on this show for a reason. And we want to really inspire and do the best that we can while we're here. Because this is just a season of our life. And I know you guys keep saying, you know, well, you're not being open. We are. I'm being as honest as possible. I have nothing to hide.
We're not talking about ourselves. We're not talking about ourselves.
I believe that when you go through a situation in life and you make it to the other side, you share that because your story can inspire so many other people. No, you can share while you're going through it, but there's no better way than to share your success once you made it through, or to share your story once you made it through. I think the problem why there's so many people that sit back and they say, I would never want a marriage like that. I never want a marriage like that. It's because they see marriages like this blissful shit that they see on Instagram. And what they don't see is the couples that disagree but still love each other. Right. They don't see the couples that are frustrated at times, that go through time, that they go through. Yeah, we're in counseling right now. Yeah, we're in counseling right now.
For the first time, because we was like, man, shit.
We got to get better.
I don't know if this is for us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I think that a lot of times that people don't see that right there. And they think that, I don't want a marriage like that. Man, the guys were edited to be like that. We've been here for them.
But you should want a marriage like anybody. Your marriage should be you. You should write whatever the story is about your marriage. I don't want a marriage like anybody else. I'm inspired by people, but at the end of the day, my marriage is my marriage. And we have to do what works best for us. I was married at 24 years old. I had my first child at 25 years old. I didn't know what I was doing. We got through it together, and we're still pushing and moving. We're about to have our son is about to graduate next year. Graduate with a 4.2 GPA. We're trying. We're growing. Marsau and I, we didn't have anybody to give us anything. we had to build our businesses by ourselves. We built my very first home I lived in, we built it together. Our first year of marriage. I grew up in the projects my whole life. But look at where I'm at now. And so it is not about trying to be like anybody else. You can be inspired by people and motivated by people, but at the end of the day, you have to do what's best for you in your life. And while we're on this television show, that's all we're trying to do: inspire and motivate you guys to be whatever it is, to give you whatever encouragement that you need to step out and do your thing. Like, I'm working on my second master's degree while my 3 kids are home doing COVID. You know how difficult that was?
Well, to be fair, she was going down working on her second master's degree in Auburn while I was here building an apartment complex with the 3 kids in the 1,700 square foot house in the middle of winter while she's out there bettering herself. So now you want to talk about why I went to Africa? It's because of that shit. Because stressed out every hour of every day, I owe to anyone else. But what it comes.
Okay, yeah, let's answer some questions.
Right. Baby, your name
Thank you for rooting for us. It's not love. It's turning to love and hip hop. It's not love and hip hop now. It's still love and marriage.
College educated was smart. Okay,
Opinions.
Don't mistake uneducated with smart either, baby. Start there.
Let's see. I've been tuning in since season 1. This is like excellent. Y'all want my mama back? That's gonna be a whole nother situation right there. Okay.
So what's the plan? The plan is still the narrative. Honestly, it is. Well, here's the thing. Secret. We knew from the very beginning we were going to be these just regular old backups, right? Because they never showed our stuff, whatever. So y'all did not start seeing any of our success till we showed it on social media. And so the narrative is the only way we can steer the narrative is, one, to appeal to you guys, to say, hey guys, is this what you want to see, right? Second is to appeal to you guys is doing stuff like this live right here, which tells you the real from the fake, right? The reality of my response to social media is we ignored it. We did not have a response. We kept pushing with our live. That does not matter to us, okay? The fake is if we're forced to be in a scene where we have to act like we have some kind of response. We response. Now, if that just costs us 4 or 5.
You guys, is it me or I don't know. Did Melody say this first? You know how Melody says everything first and then Latisha says it. Did Melody say this first about how she didn't want to have to sit and be in scenes with people, but she could? And everybody was like, oh, she needs to get off her own show if she can't even film with the people. Remember all that shit? Remember that, kerfuffle? Remember she started the thing and then they came back and restarted the thing, and she's like, this is just like what I started. And they had renamed what she started, remember? Remember the very first season when she was going to have the podcast named whatever, and then Latisha was like, oh, I started this podcast named whatever. Remember? Now, all of a sudden, after they specifically have been willing to participate in bringing up shit to the Holtz, don't you think the Holtz wish that they could have appeased to the fucking social media and been like, look, can y'all just tell Carlos to leave our shit out of the TV because we don't feel like it's for your entertainment? Don't you think that they wish that they could have said some shit like that and that it would have been adhered to, considered, or listened to? But now it's 2025 and it's your turn. And there are some pictures that you specifically don't feel like answering for because you not answering was your answer. So now when the cameras start rolling tomorrow, when they start filming, and you're going to start filming, you don't want to talk about those pictures specifically. Really? To me, where there's smoke, there's fire. And where there's this much resistance, there might be some persistence. Okay? I'm not sure. Is a hit dog hollering? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. This is a lot. This is a lot, you guys. After all they've put other people on the show through willingly, it seems. They're not saying, oh my God, I regret it so much that I had to do this to other people for the last 85 seasons. And now that it's our turn, we don't want to do it. Okay, we see you.
Fuck it. It is. It is what it is. But the bottom line is we're above that. Here, and guys, just turn with me through this analogy real quick. I compare going back and forth with Martell with me walking down the street and seeing a naked man covered in shit and blood that says something offensive to me, trying to provoke me to fight. No, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to touch you. I don't want you around me. I don't want to share space with you. If you can say something and I can ignore it and go about my day because I actually and let you sit over here and your shit, then that's fine. But there's nothing about that. There's no gain for me, right? There's literally, okay. If I sit down and me and Kimmy go back and forth, that's the exchange of wits. If I sit down with Reese, with anyone, I mean, I'm not gonna go against my wife, but if I sit down with anyone else on the show and we have a debate or whatever, then I'm okay with that because that could be a positive win for me or whatever. I'm gonna battle Martell and wits. What do I gain from it? What do I gain from a competition with Martell? Name one thing I get. Nothing. I did absolutely nothing. I'm not talking about finances. I don't know the guy's finances, right? I do know that people with finances in line don't act like this. I do know that. I do know that people that are struggling. See what I believe, and I'm sorry for saying this, but this is honestly just the real deal. To me, what Martell is doing right now is cooning. He's saying the most outrageous stuff, doing the most outrageous things, trying to get attention. What he's really trying to do is get Ariane on the show, and making it seem like she says stuff like, "I don't watch the show, but y'all been talking about me for the last couple of years." The truth is, no one's even talking about her, Martell cheating, or none of that shit. No one's been talking about that for years. Mm-hmm. That has been talked about. The truth is, and I hate to say this, but this is the truth. I don't think outside of conflict that no one talks about him at all. Right. If he didn't say anything outlandish and make claims that he will insinuate like he messed around with Trish, and he's not talking about wine, not talking about suits. And so right now, his goal to get a check is to hitch himself to a conflict with me. I'll take a different kind of conflict. I don't want this conflict. I don't want the nonsense. I simply don't want the nonsense. I don't care. I don't care about it. I don't care. I'm not trying to act unbothered. All right? I'm bothered. I just don't have a response. I'm bothered for like a couple seconds. And then I'm like, all right, well, do your thing, big fella. Hope that works out for you. Other than that, I'm good.
Well, babe, a lot of people been saying they want my mama back.
Not me. Not me.
They said bring back Miss Wanda, baby. It's everywhere.
What is this? It's not about you. Your wife gets the sweetie, my wife doesn't get it.
Listen, guys, let me tell you about this book I'm currently reading right now. It's called Let Them. And when I tell you, that book has been hitting spot on with what's been going on social media. And I thank you, God, for bringing that book to me. I'm reading it. I'm listening to podcasts about it. And it has been so helpful. At the end of the day, you have no control over what people do and say about you. Your only control you have is your reaction. And so I'm like, let them do whatever it is they want to do. Let them.
Y'all, when I tell you the challenges of business in just developing areas, when you're married, when your wife wants to be a boss at times, and then other times she kind of wants to be in a soft girl era because when she really wants to be in a soft girl era, she just wants to be a boss. That's some shit we can go back and forth about because all of that, anyway, I ain't gonna say nothing like that. Let me read some of these comments and try to do that. I want to mommy stuff. I want to see Tisha doing more mommy stuff too.
Y'all, this right here, get it. Put this on your read for 2025. Get it.
All right, Mark, I love Miss Monica. She should put my trip. No, she wasn't, guys. She's a grown ass man. You could beat her to sleep. What are you talking about? this is real. There's a reality aspect to this too, y'all. All right. He says a black woman you are inspiring. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please go up and answer our questions. LOL.
What's the question? I'm sorry. We missed it.
What made you change your mind about counseling?
Oh, you, babe. Oh, I don't think we should get it away because we're about to start filming.
We're probably not going to film that. They're probably not going to tell us.
I think that's something they would probably want to cover.
They're going to cover it, but they're going to cover the bullshit. They're not going to tell the truth. What made me change my mind about counseling is, first of all, here's my fundamental concept about counseling. I won't accept directions from someone who's not willing to listen and find out where I'm coming from. The analogy behind it is if I called up someone and said, hey, I'm trying to get to Birmingham, and they said, well, make a right. You're like, bro, you don't even know where I'm at. So if you're willing to listen to me and understand where I'm coming from, then I can trust your advice because now I think that you see the road through my eyes. And so this counselor, I agree because righteously we were at our wits' end. We were at our wits' end, and I didn't think that, we were at our wits' end. And it's just like, what are we doing? What's going on? And righteously, to be honest, like I think that it was the million little rocks that social media threw at us. I mean, they cracked windshields. You know what I'm saying? Everybody from top to bottom, they read comments. And as much as we want to think that negativity doesn't get in, negativity it finds a way into your life. And so some of the arguments that we'd have or some of the heated discussions we'd have, they weren't our words. They were words from comments that we read that got into our spirit or whatever. And so the question is, how do we navigate through that? You know what I'm saying? How do we navigate through that? I think that y'all don't give Tisha enough credit, right? First of all, guys, just to be fair, you see television. You've never seen our real life, all right? I'm not this level-headed guy in every aspect, and all of a sudden this shitty ass dude, okay? Start there. But if y'all want to believe that, fine, believe that, all right? My point is that, it's tough seeing, no one's prepared for hundreds of thousands of comments, and unless you have the conviction of, absolute conviction of Jesus Christ or something, 1,000 people, 10,000 people saying you're stupid will make you look in the mirror and like, am I missing something? You know what I'm saying? And so at that point, this motherfucker says, so y'all acting.
No.
Yes, dummy. Yes, dummy. It's television.
We're not acting.
Have you ever seen us go to the bathroom? Like, what's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? So y'all acting? Shut up.
What do you mean by acting? Because it's not really, we don't have like someone telling us this is our, our roles that we have to play. We're ourselves. The conversations we have those conversations.
The conversations are mostly what if. What if somebody actually called you a bitch in real life? What would you do? All right. In what scenario do me Tisha sit down and a guy talk all of that shit to us and we just sit there?
Yeah, that's acting.
Yeah.
Because we got work.
And then get up and go party.
Too much stuff to lose. We work too hard to get to where we're at in life.
What? What? All right.
Yeah. We're good. Because honestly, if someone say that to you, you just wouldn't be around them anymore. You don't have to hang out with them anymore. Yeah, we're not resolving anything.
Okay. Tell me the one time you seen us go live.
Now?
Show me a picture of us that doesn't have a camera. Like, okay, guys, we actually have to be paid to be around them. We have to be paid well to be around these motherfuckers. Yeah, that's the truth, dog. Jen and Trish, we fuck with them. Stormy and Courtney, they used to come around Black. Destiny be there all the time. Wanda be there all the time. Everybody on the show. You got other people that we actually have to get compensated to be around them motherfuckers. It's like that. What's the name of the book again? Let Them.
It's the Let Them Theory by Mel Robertson.
We're trying to answer some questions, dog. I'm glad y'all being genuine. Baby, we're always genuine. Ask anybody from up and down. You always see the comments. They always say Marsau will never change. Shut the fuck up.
Sometimes you do counseling. Yeah, I think so too. We've never done counseling before. Not before marriage, so this is our first time doing it.
Oh, she said the middle class lifestyle.
Raymond's one of the food truck of Black. You know what? We might do that.
This girl said, "How come you put up with Marsau comments because with the middle class lifestyle that you live?"
What?
I don't know. She's basically saying that.
Oh, so people keep talking about our house.
No. But here's the thing. What she's saying basically is, what she's saying is that she'll put up with disrespect if the house is bigger. Is that what you're trying to say, ma'am? You're trying to say nigga treat you like shit if he's paying more?
Anyways, what you guys have to realize is that in life you make sacrifices for the bigger things, right? So I hope y'all know that when the fans say stuff about my house and how small it is, I could care less. Like, we moved here for a reason, and we're meeting our goals one by one.
No, we're doing things right. And
that's the reason for our move. But other than, like, all the other stuff y'all are saying, I don't know who just say, I want to be this person, then bam, you wake up and you're that person. You make sacrifice to be where you want to be in life. And so that's what this is. These are sacrifices,
Yeah.
y'all.
I mean, like I said, our people that like us have a level of intelligence, and I'm not saying that to discourage any of the fools. I am saying that some of the idiots don't quite get it because they don't have the logic to understand some of the jokes and some of the things that we say. That probably went over their head. But in order to like us, especially even to like me, you have to have a certain level of intelligence. And so if you don't like me, you're probably stupid.
Okay, Marsau's in the building.
Updated on Scott Manor. Guys, we're building a dream. And I had no clue. Talking about Scott Manor. I had no clue how big we're talking about doing. I had no clue. If I would have known, boy, Reese looked at that thing. He came up on the mountain. It's hard to see it unless you're right there. Reese came up on the mountain. He said, "Bruh, Kimmy saved my marriage." He said, because ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way.
Kimmy told me that she's like, Tisha, girl, I don't see how you have the patience for this.
We've been doing this since 2018, before I even met us. That's when we bought it. But you know what? This is the real. This is the real, and this is why people think it'll never happen, and you get discouraged in your dreams, and that's understandable, because sometimes you start for your dream in 2018, and you don't see anything going up until 2024.
Yeah.
When that bridge goes up,
it's gonna be up.
When that bridge goes up.
I like the comments. A lot of people are very positive. A lot of people are saying that they do want to see more construction and Black excellence in what we're doing. Well, I mean, y'all continue on the show. I mean, y'all have a great group of individuals on this show that's doing some great things. So y'all just have to keep letting them know what y'all want to see. You need a YouTube. Yeah, we do. I'm actually starting a YouTube channel. I'm starting a YouTube channel because
my wife next to me, right?
Marsau, stop. So I am starting a YouTube channel because we do want to show what we're doing in construction. And so we got a lot of good things coming out about construction. We're starting a YouTube channel. We're also going to start some more things where we're going to educate people on pretty much answering these questions about how to become a general contractor. So those things are in the works. So you guys will see more of that soon.
Yeah, you need to put up the Black. Reality.
They ready for Mommy Business Podcast to start back. As soon as I get my office, which is very soon, we're starting back Mommy Business Podcast.
And the masterclass is coming as well. It's going to be a scope masterclass. So we're going to be talking about in the scope. And we're working on that right now as we speak. Mm-hmm. We have a company that we're working with. Because here's the thing. The same way you see on TV, what I'm trying to help people do is avoid some of the pitfalls. I said, Hope did that. So hopefully you ain't got to go through that. And what happens is a lot of times what we're doing is we're trying to show you the real, right? Like I just told you about one of the reasons why I had to sue this person is because I wasn't demonstrating courage, because I felt lucky to be there. And what lucky to be there means is that I was letting some things slide that I let slide. I should have been more assertive in my approach towards getting paid. And then time ran out, and it was kind of like relying on him to do the right thing, right? So my point is, what we're going to teach you is how to study for the test to become a general contractor, study and pass it to become a general contractor, how to become a GC, and how to be a GC after you become it, which means what are the things you need to get in place. We're going to cover things like who should you partner with, who should you hire. I'll use some small stuff for the free. I used to make a hiring decision based on 3 C's, which is character, competence, and chemistry. So if you had the right chemistry, it meshed well with the team. If you could understand what you're doing as far as the competence, and you had the right character, then I'd make that. I've added a 4th C, especially when it comes to partnership or forming a core team, which is commitment. And so I'm willing to give up a level of competence as long as you have the character, chemistry, and a commitment to be in the core team. But as far as if you don't have the commitment to be in the core team, you must have the competence. So I'm not hiring someone that has great character and great chemistry, but they don't lack the commitment or the competence. But that's just some different things you'll learn in that lesson, and then you can put your own approach to it. The goal is, if you've ever tried to become a GC, you understand that we are shut out. You definitely got to be a GC before you can become a GC. And so I'm trying to teach you some different ways where you can become that, because that's where the money is. This must say you long way. Well, baby, get the fuck off the line. You know, you can press that button up there.
Okay, so let's see more conversations and help. Okay, let's see.
Baby, stop talking. You shouldn't say protect your life. Just stop watching television for protection of lives.
Oh, y'all want us to do a live showing the status of our house? Okay, we'll do that.
They've been building their personal home for a decade.
Ooh.
That's fine.
But when that decade comes, baby, it's gonna be worth the wait.
That's fine with me. I'm cool with that.
There's no rush. We're living and healthy. Thank you, Jesus.
We're black. Can we have a dance for it now?
Okay.
I don't think production favors anyone. I think production favors the mess, and I think I'm not saying production is doing anything different, but I'm saying is that production is a great people. I'm just talking about me. And if I was a lazy producer, then I wouldn't investigate people's lives, try to figure out what they're doing, how that interfaces with each other. I would just look on social media and basically let the first few episodes write themselves and just follow it. I call it following the reel, even though I'd have to recreate the reel. You know, I mean, and the truth is, if I was a lazy producer, I wouldn't care because I'm still getting paid. Whether the show sells or not, I get paid by the hour. So that's what I would do if I was a lazy producer. Thank God we don't have lazy producers, and hopefully there's no signs of lazy production coming around.
Yeah.
Did he just call them lazy producers?
Y'all put it on social media thinking that it's going to make the show. No, it's not. We're not falling for it. Okay, I think it's just some of the same questions now. Love you. Thank you. We love y'all too. Thank y'all so much for the support. Show the book again. I mean, y'all listen. Y'all love my mom. I think I need to have her on my live next time. So y'all can ask her all these questions. She's a trip. I love my mommy too.
You want to see something different? Are you sure? Because we can do more of the same for the 11th season, 10th and 11th season in a row. We can do the exact same thing. Just dumpster fire after dumpster fire. Show you guys. Here's a secret. Same thing. Same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing. That's all you're getting. Same thing.
Nothing is the same for 7 years. Everybody grows. Like my kids have grown.
Just arguments. The same thing. There's never going to be a fight. There's never going to be a fight. There's never going to be a fight. All you're going to see is Martell Coonan saying whatever he wants to say and trying to get reactions out of people. People following it. People running there, and then you're going to see the promise, oh, he got receipts, he got this, he got this, he got this. It's never going to be anything. I'm telling you right now. So tune in, because at the end of the day, when the Saints go marching in, they call my number. I'm going to be right up there, standing right there, sitting down right next to him. I ain't going to be cooning. I'm going to let him coon. More real estate. I feel like y'all bashing the show. I'm not bashing the show. I'm not bashing the show at all.
Why would we bash the show?
No,
that makes no sense.
I'm saying that a lazy producer would allow social media to control the narrative of the show. We don't have lazy producers. So I don't think that our producers, because they're not lazy, they're not going to let social media control the narrative of the show. Because it wouldn't be LAMH. It wouldn't be Love and Marriage Huntsville. It would be Love and Martell Hope.
And yeah, we're not letting a cast member create the narratives of the show. Like, no, we're not doing that.
That's what's happening right now. I can't confirm or deny that. We haven't started filming yet. All right? That's what they want to happen. What they want to do is say so much crap that we've got to respond to it. But at the end of the day, our response has already been done. Y'all seen it happen in real time. Right? So the nonsense, I don't know why we're going to cover it. And if we cover it, if I say something different, trust me, this is real, that's fake.
Thank you guys so much for the love of the Mason Miller products. And listen, adults, you can use it on your hair too. I use their products on my hair. It works really great. Try it, you're gonna love it. I'm telling you right now. Now this scent right here is the bubblegum scent. We're about to come out with another scent for their products, but it's been doing really well, and I'm super excited about it. Mason Miller, they're actually excited about it too. So this has been like a great journey for me and the girls, just bonding together over this and teaching them things, basic things about starting a business and growing their business. So this has been really fun for me and the girls. So thank y'all so much for y'all support in purchasing their products. Y'all are doing something good for these young Black girls. We're helping them create their own business.
This book said, Marsau, you attacked the fans. Sweetie, I didn't attack the fans. If you feel attacked, then I probably did attack you. Yes. I only attacked the stupid people.
Okay.
No, he didn't.
So what else are we going to talk about?
No. This slide was about Martell. We were spending a lot of time because we were talking about Martell. We were talking about him trying to control the narrative of what we filmed. And that's what I don't want to happen. We've got so many different amazing cast members and so much stuff that we look at one dumpster fire. I can't tell you how many times you've heard about Martell and Trish. Guys, when we talking about something that didn't happen, we spent episode after episode after episode talking about the dumb shit. And now what I fear is that we're going to come in here and I don't want Maurice, I don't want Ken, I don't want Chris, I don't want Destiny, I don't want your mom, I don't want anybody to have to walk up to us and say, hey man, so you see what's going on social media? Yes, and I ignored it like I'm about to ignore you. Why we gotta talk about it?
We don't care about nothing Martell is putting out.
Move it on.
We don't care about nothing he's putting out.
Y'all don't care anymore. Y'all don't care anymore. Wait till you see this shit for a whole damn year.
I have to talk about something you don't care about.
Wait till you see it for a whole fucking year. Then you really gonna not care about it. You really gonna not care about it. And how many people? You know how many people gonna come to me? Reese will come to me. Hey man, so you see that stuff out there? Reese not coming to me on his own. Trust me. I'm sure he got word somewhere that he's just going to talk to me about it. Reese gonna ask me. Flex gonna ask me. All people gonna ask me about this nonsense. Like, guys, I don't care. It's about
not real.
Tell your mom. Teach your mom that like a female Martell or more female.
What? Who said that? Don't be talking about my mama on here.
Girl, you thought the Martell and Trish story line is exhausting. We've been talking about the same stuff for 10 seasons.
We're like, okay,
saying,
we move past it.
I'm just saying, dang. It's 10 seasons.
And as soon as Martell is not fighting with anybody, he's gonna bring it back up again.
It's gonna and we don't care about it. I don't even know why it keeps going down. People are not even smart enough to realize that. People are not even smart enough to realize that. That literally, I'm talking about even since season 1, they've never seen us on social media hang out ever under any circumstances. And we weren't hanging out. We met them in 2014. We were cool in 2016. We fell out, then we got back together right before we started filming.
We met in 2014. We was cool in 2014, 2015. In 2016, that's when we had our anniversary trip. And they was there. They came to our anniversary trip with us in LeBlanc. And then right after the trip, that's when everything hit the fan and you fell out.
They fell out, but they had their own issues going on through 2015, 2016 through mid 2017. Then we filmed the sizzle at November 2017, and we started hanging around each other a little bit back in 2018. But that's it. And we were family friends. Everything we did, we were family. The guys went out to what's the name? The guys did with 3 trips before. Total 3 trips. That's the only time we hung out. Me, Reese, and Martell hung out 3 times. All right.
Okay, I gotta go feed my babies.
That's right, man. We got stuff to do.
Yeah.
Whenever we renew our vows, we renew our vows at
20. We did it at 10.
Yeah.
We did it at 10, so we'll do it again. We're going to do it at our house, in our backyard.
Yeah, we're not going to do it no pop-up trip in Vegas. It's some bullshit, guys. That was us not, like that was, I'm not going to say lazy production, but that was someone trying to convince us it would be cool if y'all just renew your vows. Like, guys, vows don't work like that, all right? That's not a vow thing, all right? Vows are, like, serious, all right? All right, what else? No, we're not. Address. This for Carlos King. Guys, I can tell you one thing right now. Everybody responds to the money. That's what we respond to. Everybody responds to money. All right? You're not a good business person if you don't respond to money.
Okay.
Did MJ say 20 in the background?
Yeah, I hear MJ in the background.
You said 20, what are you talking about?
He's talking about the girls need to eat. Oh, he said 20 years. We're going to renew our vows in 20 years. Yeah, 20 MJ.
Carlos King is the bomb.
No, we love Carlos King, Tina Ray. Don't ever get it twisted. Like, we appreciate our producers, y'all. Yeah. We really, really do. So don't ever make it seem like, oh, they're no. That's not what we're saying. And we love our producers. Yes, we love being on Oprah Winfrey Network. I mean, it's been like a dream, honestly. So
not filming. The hell's wrong with y'all? Damn sure filming. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not at all. Carlos is amazing.
We just want to let y'all know that this social media is not going to be creating our narrative again. Been there, done that, not doing it again.
I don't know. These are questions. All right. Any more questions that we get? Call.
Oh, thank you. They said MJ is so respectful and nice. Yeah. Look at MJ getting little clout, y'all. Y'all
why are you saying that?
My baby mom's here to lead me.
We didn't say nobody was gay. We said he likes men.
Okay, men. You look at you. Don't fall for that.
I don't know how he identifies.
No, we ain't addressing that.
And it's more about sexual history than anything. It's not about that. It's about their sexual history. He was trying to allude to her sexual history. We talked about his sexual history. That's it. Nothing else. Yeah, the kids are respectful.
No, black women don't need 4 degrees. You get what you want in life. If you want 4 degrees, get 4 degrees. Do whatever you want to do. YOLO. You only got one life to live, baby. Live it up. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and can't do. Don't let nobody do that. So, and for all the people, all my fans that has DM me and talked about like their speaking engagement, they're speaking and like thanking me for coming out with that. And it still is. It's a struggle. It has been a struggle in my life forever. And it was something I was ashamed of. And so when I spoke about it on the show, one of my producers was in the room with me for like 2 hours. He was in the room with me for like an hour. I was crying. I didn't want to talk about it. But I'm so happy I finally did talk about it. I'm improving it. I'm not the best, but I'm still growing. I'm good at it. So don't let nobody tell you what you can't do or silent you. Like, do what you want to do.
You know, he got a full. Well, he got a full scholarship.
Yeah, he got a scholarship offer. That's the first one we got. So
we're gonna see. U of M should be coming this year, this week.
Okay, we need rich wife gear. Got y'all. I hear y'all. I see y'all. Okay.
Hey kids, everybody say hello. I say hi.
Mila, come here, MJ. I'm about to post a picture of MJ here, y'all. He just got it braided, so we've been keeping up with it. Mila, say hey to the peeps. We were talking about how Mila twists have been growing, and we've been talking to them about how to properly take care of their hair. So that's the main thing about starting this product line, was to really talk to the girls and teach them about how to take care of their hair. Hey guys, because I did a good job in the beginning, but now I'm done. I'm over it.
I'm acting like a good father for social media. How am I doing, Mila? Am I doing good? Am I doing good? You want to act like you like me for social media?
Anyways, thank y'all so much for y'all time. Can't wait to see y'all next season. We're coming. I'm happy y'all on the same page. We're on. So, bye-bye. You want to say bye? Bye, T-Squad. Love y'all.
Bye to all the Mars soldiers. And remember, how you know you're a Mars soldier is if you're highly intelligent, if you understand wit, if you have thick skin. Hold on. MJ, you want to come out for a second? Just say hi. Come here, dude. Come here.
He all hot to Tisha's live stream because he be blocking too many people on his. Nobody could be in the thing. Oh.
Say hi. Say narcissistic, just like they said on TV.
That's hilarious.
Macy don't like me no more. So Macy, she don't hold me till Macy don't like me till she's time for money. Hey Mace, come here for a second. Just come here for a second. Here, let's pretty. Come here. Used to be my girl. Used to be Dad's girl. Hey, Macy's like the best actor in the world. You smell good. Did you think about it? But I still love her. All right, y'all, we're done. Macy broke my heart. All right, peace. She's at that age, right? When does she come out the age? Oh, man. She's my girl, but damn, man. She just don't like me no more. All right, y'all, peace.
Okay, you guys, that was Latisha and Marsau Scott, Love and Marriage Huntsville, finally responding to what happened last night's episode and to the pictures and making a request that we let the show know what we want to see and that it's not them responding to social media stuff, which has been the norm on the show for freaking a decade's worth of seasons, 10 seasons. That's like years, right? Is that years? Anyway, well, if they haven't finished this season yet, and we haven't, wait, was that the finale? No, I think this next episode might be the finale, or are there 2 more episodes? Lord, when is it going to stop? I don't even know. But she's saying, and he's saying, that when they start filming tomorrow or next week, they don't want to talk about what's on social media, period. They don't want to hear it. Okay? Okay, you guys, remember, Dr. Heavenly will be here on Wednesday, the 15th at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific time, live to take our questions. And tonight's episode is a doozy. So I look forward to having your questions down in the chat underneath the post for the Dr. Heavenly post. And also make sure you have your bell rung because I might not use that particular link to go live. So, but if you have your bell rung, then you should get the notification. And yeah, so we'll see about it. We'll see about it. And thanks for being here. Make sure you smash the like button. Oh, wait, this was Carson Blue. I was going to show you two things. Remember Carson Blue, the lady that said she was like was she with the hairdresser or the makeup artist or something from at least a season ago? Remember? And then she ended up at the tea party where Miss Betty got possessed and spewed hate onto Melody for like zero reasons that we could see. Remember that season? Well, this is Carson Blue. And she said, I'm going to be real. People with motion. I had to wet my whistle. Okay, wait a minute. People who work hard, people who love life, don't want to see that type of drama, especially amongst friends. It looks like fame, which is the worst drug known to man, has gotten to y'all's friendships. In life, there will be differences between friends, but when you have the shit to lose, you move with integrity. I've cut friends clean off. Yet I will never say anything disparaging about them, their business, or their livelihood. And y'all do that to each other. And it's weird and scary. With friends like that, who needs enemies? People with motion or goals want to see y'all ball. We want to see a husband and wife argue and make up. We want to see difficult encounters with in laws. We want to see awkward talks about the birds and the bees between Marsau and MJ. And a little shade towards friends and then kill a project together. Or a little cattiness in between the ladies and then an outsider comes along and y'all stand together. If y'all need me to produce a fire ass show, that would the world will love. Let me know. Y'all are a beautiful group of people and have come a long way. This is inspiring. That's inspiring. So that's what they said. And then I said I was going to show you real quick what Marquez said. Let's look up Marquez. Mark, Marquez. Marquez. Uh-oh. Damn. I forget his name. Let me see if I can find the thing to freaking. Yeah, that's not the person. Sorry about that. Here, let me show you guys this way. I had liked this post earlier. Let me see if I can get it over here to this phone. Yeah, thanks for coming through. Smash that like button, smash the subscribe button. What are your thoughts about what he just said? Are you guys leaving comments? Are you leaving juicy comments? Are you leaving juicy comments? Oh, here he is right here. He just got finished posting something else. Here, I'm going to send it over here. I'm going to send it. Let me see. Let me see this way. Share. Okay, here it comes. Here it comes, the profile. Oh, and it didn't get off the boxer do yet? Oh my goodness. Lord have mercy. Sorry. Latisha Scott. Okay, so this is Marquez Burnett, and he is I don't know if he's finally divorced from Trisha, the lady whose story has changed 18 times, that Marsau just brought up, we've been talking about lies all season. Well, Marquez posted this earlier, and I was going to see if you guys also thought it was him saying that he's on the show. Make it big. Okay, so he said, now everyone's getting a glimpse of what I went through, the lies, the lack of respect. Was astonishing, but y'all mad at me? What about my trauma? I guess because I'm a man, I'm supposed to suck it up and take it, huh? When I show emotions, I'm weak. When I crash out, everyone say I need help. But when I'm screaming the loudest, no one is listening. What do we do? And that was in response to last night. But then right here, he says, I promise to use this platform I've been given to do God's will, and use it for change. He said, look at my bro, Chris, come back next season with me and let's show the world something they've never seen before on TV. I promise to use this platform I've been given to do God's will. So they're supposed to start filming next week. Did he get asked to come back also? You know what I mean? Because look what he's saying. Come back with me next season and let's show the world something. Oh, can you see that? And let's show the world something they've never seen before on TV. Use this platform I've been given to do God's something before change. You see that? Do you see that? So do you guys think that that is Marquez's way of saying that? And then he's all, don't sleep on me. He had a lot to say on the social medias, but the Scots are letting us know that they're coming back and they're not talking about none of this. So Marquez is not going to be talking to them about nothing. He's patiently waiting for God's plan. Does that mean he's patiently waiting for a pickup letter? Patiently waiting for his divorce papers? Patiently waiting for the universe is separating you from people who have been secretly discrediting your character behind closed doors, more like in front of the world. Oh, really? That's how you're feeling, Marquez. Marquez feels besmirched, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, there he is. I'm about to shake the whole building. 100%. That's what it says. Oh, Marquez, here he comes. Oh, snap. The calmer you are, the clearer you think. Move with strategy, not emotions. Book 2025, page 12 of, oh, it's the 12th day of the new year. So that was Marquez. So do you think that means that he's going to be part of the show? I kind of think it does, you guys. They're going to start filming next week. The Scots aren't talking about anything that's being brought up in the social media. We already have their response. They're not talking about it. That's the response. Even though they know that we've been talking about it for 10 years and it's fake and they're ready to do real and they're ready to talk about projects that have to do with construction and couple stuff. So it sounds like they want to get back to Melody's original premise for the entire conception of the idea of this newness was based off of Melody's desire to show these couples flipping houses, doing real estate deals, being married. And remember, it morphed more into the couple thing. We already talked about it. Anyway, you guys, smash the like button. I got to go. I'm going. I got to go watch these shows myself. Anyway, you guys, smash the like buttons. Smash the subscribe button, ring the bell. Dr. Heavenly herself will be here live on Wednesday, this Wednesday coming, on the 15th at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific time. So tell a friend, come through. We're taking questions. Leave them in the comments underneath the post for it on my homepage. Yep, Dr. Heavenly herself will be here live on Wednesday at 6. So I'll see you guys then. In the meantime, remember there's enough to go around. So go get some. Thanks, Bianca, my supermod, for being here. Love you, girl. Take it easy, y'all. Peace.